And I think all the rock is cleared. Yes. All right. Let's get the dome started then. Uneven. All right, it says uneven terrain. It's flat enough. It should probably flatten right away. Yeah. Do a couple different directions just to make sure it's flat and the dome will take. It's a little quirky sometimes. It's like the land really is flat, but it thinks it's not for some reason. Okay, so we are in. We have both researches in. It'll be a 30% boost, and we are gonna build that. So one of the downsides of the barrel dome is that you can't build a spire in it. But in this case, it's the exact right thing to use because it's letting us get those two researches and it's keeping that accessible.
Anomaly analyzed.
All right. Time for another anomaly. I think there's only one left up here. Yeah. Last anomaly down below. So we're gonna have to go build the ramp soon. Well, we can sort of do that while this is gonna take a little while to get that built. So yeah, let's scope out where we're gonna do that ramp. So does look. Yeah, alright. So for the ramps, here's the ramp, right? And I always make it the smallest possible size. It doesn't need to be big. So let's find this flat area right here on this edge up here. Click, and now we're drawing down. So it's better to kind of make it hug the side of the mountain if you can. So that might work. Actually go here. You see that's too close. Invalid placement. Alright, let's see how much rock this is. And let's pause it. We click on it. So that's only 183, right? That's pretty good, actually. So let's get our commander over there. Get the drones working on that. That may be one of the faster building ramps that I've ever had. Usually they take a lot longer and have more rock. Alright, so we're going to put you here. And we'll build a little waste rock place since some of that. Alright, so they'll get building on that, and then we can get our explorer up there to get those anomalies. Oh, that's already going up. Woohoo! Alright, let's get you connected with a passage. And we'll get all the scientists moved in there to get the big bonus. And our rocket's back. So yeah, so let's also do You know what? I think we're gonna wait and until we, yeah, since we're gonna have to tear down this research lab and move the scientists in there. I'll wait to put the machine parts factory in that spot after I get rid of that. Alright, now we have that, so let's get our ramp over it. We've got to build a ramp. Blocking out. Ooh, we may not be able to build this ramp. I'll have to get rid of this. Disappear. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can build the ramp now. There we go, good. Alright, so we're going to build 2 more research labs in here and move our scientists from this one and the other one into here. And we'll need a place for them to live, so you should build apartments. So let's first build some apartments in here. And then we'll put 2 new research labs. And there. And once those are built, we'll destroy the other ones. And then the scientists will move into that dome. Idle except buildings with depleted. This is probably the concrete. Yeah. So, alright, so we exhausted all the concrete here. So it's time to just destroy this one. And we've already got this one going, so... Although we need a couple depots. A place to put the concrete. That would be helpful. The usual 2. Alright, these are going up. Alright, so one of the things we'll do is we'll do the filtering. And because this is going to be the biggest place with a research bonus, we're going to try to encourage our scientists to live in that dome, because that's where they'll be working. And now we're going to destroy this one. Oh. Right trigger, Scott. There we go. Salvage. And we gotta turn the specs off so you can see, let me slow it down. Oh, good. It already got replaced. For a second there, a no spec person was working here, but let's turn the specs on. So enforcing specialists in all research labs again. That's destroyed now, so now we can build our machine parts factory in that little spot. And is the other one done? The other one's done. So now we can also salvage this one. Alright, let's open up the other shift here. Amplify and enforce specialists. Alright, so now our engineers that we had have divided themselves out amongst our 3 things that produce advanced resources. So we are going to need engineers. And we achieved a goal, right? So this was the building, right, we built each one of these, so we got a Martian University prefab. So let's go ahead and get that place too. It's going to be a good spot. I want to leave this one a little more open for the children. So let's build the Martian University right in here. So Martian University, that's a place where colonists train to be a specialist of some kind. So all of our no-spec colonists will go study at the Martian University to become an engineer or a medic or a botanist, that kind of thing. And you can set it to be a particular one if you want, or you can leave it on auto once this builds. We'll look at that. Right, so this sort of says needed specs, right? So this is saying we need 7 engineers. Never noticed exactly where it gets that number, because if you look on this screen, what does it say? Oh, it does say 7. Seems like we should need more engineers right now, but I guess that's it. But sometimes that doesn't seem to match up. Alright, let's go ahead and build the school. We're going to start getting more and more children as we go. We still only have 2, but... So let's build the school. There it is. Probably need another nursery. I'm going to go ahead and build another nursery. Normally I like to do 2 nurseries and a playground for each school. There's a little bit of the hot dog roll thing, because each of the nurseries holds 8, right? So that's a total of 16. And then the school, I forget how many are in the school, but it's not the same number. Let's see. We're gonna have to wait for it to be built. You would think they would make it even in line up, but no. Building's not working. Why are you not working? Not enough power. Oh, we just got a power issue again. Alright, let's expand our solar farm by a few more. Got another 4. And we're going to build another Stirling generator next to our new dome. We'll go right in that little spot right there. Open. Alright, so we also need kind of basic resources in, or basic services rather, in this dome. So let's get our diner and grocer built. And we'll put them in these nice little spots right here. Diner in the middle, grocer in the middle. Now let's see what kind of complement that means we'll need for some more colonists, and we'll get those up. Let's check on our ramp. Oops, see, our ramp is built. So there we go. Now we got to ramp up to the high ground. So we need to take our explorer and have him go scan the anomalies that are up here now that he can get up there. And our commander doesn't need to be over there anymore. He was just there to build the ramp. Bring him back over here to support what's going on here. Well, I'm going to leave that playing a little bit, but now that we have our third dome, we're starting to get that built up and settled. It's time to think about where's our next dome going to be, or what are some other things that we'll need to do. Let's check our research for the larger dome. Ooh, that's almost done. All right, so we're about to get that. So when that Explorer scans that anomaly, we'll probably have this researched and we can start building medium domes. We'll also do the deep scanning next. And we have the shuttles, we haven't built any yet. So we have this group of 3 domes here that could be self-contained. So we could theoretically build another set of domes elsewhere. I would prefer to wait and get more deep scanning done, because there's kind of deep versions of some of these mining nodes, like there's deep metals, deep rare metals, and we won't see them until we do the deep scanning. So it's possible that if you haven't already deep scanned, you could build a dome right on top of something and then you wouldn't be able to mine it. So I would kind of prefer to wait. But a couple spots that look good, right? This one looks good because we've got these 3 vistas, which will give comfort. And we could put a dome right in the middle. And we completed the research. Okay, so let's look at that. So this is the medium dome. This is the larger dome. So yeah, see, we could build a medium dome right in there, and you can see comfort is boosted by 30. You know, if it was just in range of 1, and the comfort's just by 10. So it's getting a 10 bonus to comfort for each vista that's in range. So that's definitely going to be a spot that we consider building. But let's get this last group of colonists up to fill things out. And we'll call it a day, I think. Alright, so we need 4 no spec. 2 here. Alright, let's see what the menu says we need. 7 engineers, 1 geologist. We need a geologist now. Needs one of the ones here, probably retired. 7 engineers, 1 geologist, and then let's see, vacant work slots, total 15. Minus the 8, so that implies we need 7 no specs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we must need another one somewhere around here. Yeah, so we'll say 7. Let's bring up 7 engineers, 7 no spec, 1 geologist. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 engineer. 7 no spec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1 geologist. Okay, and then one of the other things I'm just going to check on because we haven't done it. So these really super wonderful perks, like celebrities, and another one is genius. Let's see. I'm going to turn on, we absolutely want this person, even if they're filtered for some other reason. And let's look at what they look like. So, we have a genius scientist. I don't know why they were getting filtered before. We're actually going to take that. Genius scientist. And then the botanist is a celebrity. They're a coward, that's why they were getting filtered, but celebrities generate funding and high comfort. Let's take the celebrity too. to get those little extra bonuses. And let's get our rocket landed. So one of the other things I think we'll do next time is we'll start doing these planetary missions. So that's in planetary view. So these are the different kind of expeditions that we can do. It shows kind of the other colonies where they are. There's a couple that are sort of always there. That's this high-speed comm satellite and Launch SETI satellite. And then these ones that have a project name. They do various things, like we'll click, let's see what this one is. So to do this expedition, you need 7 crew of any specialization. It'll take 12 hours, and you'll get research progress. And then this one, you need an RC commander. It's going to take 12 hours. You'll learn a new breakthrough, potentially. This one's 3 drones. 12 hours, you'd get new technologies. And this is 5 colonists of any kind, and you'd get some kind of resources. So the most interesting ones are usually the research. I usually do those, so we'll probably do this one. Well, I think this is the convenient stopping point. So here we are. We now have 3 domes going. We have some good research going on here with a research bonus. Yep, so our research per sol's like 1569. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get our deep scanning finished, researched, so we can start deep scanning and thinking about our next domes. Either are we going to build one still close to here so that they can be connected, because there's just no resources that we can see yet nearby. We're not sure if we even want to do that. After we deep scan, it could be that some things will pop up right around here. But I think I'm leaning towards starting another dome grouping over here. And we would start with, you know, a medium dome here in between all 3 vistas to get a bonus. And then we could theoretically connect 3 others. We could do 1 here to get the 2 bonus, and same thing on each side. Another one here. They might get a little tight. Another one here, maybe. They might be really close together, but that could be an option. So we have a nice group of high comfort domes right here.
Anomaly analyzed.
We do want to think about getting to places where we can mine rare metals. So if we look at all of the rare metal ones that we see, so this one has 466. This one has 417. That's 501, that's the most so far. 338. 473. Ooh, this one has 1,000. Yeah, okay, so that one has 1,000. What is this one up here? 540. So the one with the most is this one up here, which has 1,000. So we may consider putting another dome up here. Just kind of it could be a dome kind of on its own. Just to mine that. So another thing to consider. All right. Well, let's call it a day here. Made some good progress. We've got all resources being produced, so we are now producing polymers, machine parts, and electronics. Pretty much means we're a relatively self-contained little colony. And it will only go up from here. So, until next time, bye-bye.